Man, Chicago Bears. Um, going into this, man, I was like, there is no better game than Ben Johnson and Caleb to get their first year win this year than versus the Cowboys. And up to this point, we've seen the Cowboys like they look decent, right? They look decent. Had a close game with the Giants. Um, had a good game against the Eagles. Like they looked better than lots of us thought with their new head coach. But for what the Bears just came out and did to them, I'm so impressed. I'm so impressed, dude. I mean, like, going into this, there's so many people talking shit on the Bears. People calling them pathetic. People already giving up on them. Beating the Cowboys 14-31. Like, dude, just going into this, like, so many people are saying so many things about the Bears. And one of the things that's drove me nuts this year about the Bears, it's drove me literally nuts ever since they've got Ben Johnson. First of all, after last year, everybody was so negative about Caleb, and then they get Ben Johnson, who I thought was the right pick. Like, you're not taking any other guy. You're taking the, like, newest and, like, smart offensive mind. And that was Ben Johnson. You have to take a swing on that. And, unfortunately for them, they've gone up against their two division opponents. And, people have had some shit to say about them, and people were so down on them. And it hasn't made any sense, right? And I know Caleb's in his next year, and people are just expecting it to be like this, like super fast. So I'm like, he's with a new head coach who is just getting used to play calling and getting used to being a head coach of a whole team, right? So now he's taking over. He just doesn't have play calling duties on offense. He is a head coach for the whole team. He has so many things to worry about. And so people, I don't know what it is with Ben Johnson compared to what I seen when Shanahan first started, Sean McVay first started, Matt LaFleur first started. Matt LaFleur, he kind of had it better because he had Aaron Rodgers, a vet. But, dude, I could go down the line of, like, smart offensive minds that did not start off fast. So many. And for whatever reason, dude, people just so negative on Ben Johnson, expecting it to be just quick, expecting there to have success, like, straight off the bat. Oh, the offense doesn't look good in the first couple weeks. Oh, well, clearly this is never going to work out from the start. This is so bad. I don't know why Caleb's bad. But, Ben Johnson can move on from Caleb right away. He's not that much of an important. It's like, bro, like, what are we talking about here? Like, all these other guys who are new coaches, we give time. And, yeah, I understand. Caleb does need to step up, right? He has some easy misses that we don't want to see from a second-year QB. But I'm like, we are going into week 3. Can we just, like, settle down and see how this is going to play out in the next 3 to 4 games, right? I don't know why the hell people going into the season are expecting, Bears have to have 9 wins. If they don't get 9 wins or more, then it's a fail of a season. I'm like, bullshit. I'm like, I don't know if it's just the media saying that shit, but I'm like, there's no way that the Bears management and their owners are expecting 8 or 9 wins right out of the gate, or else it's a failure season. I'm like, how about we see how this offense does during the course of the season and see how the defense is, but more importantly, the offense and Ben Johnson with Caleb Williams going into his second year. This is a guy that you drafted number 1 overall. Let's see how he turns out, right? And up to this point, it hasn't been the best, but this game has something to say, bro. I mean, like I said, Dallas, people were like, they're not as bad as we thought. Caleb went 19 for 28, 298 yards with 67.9 completion rate. Dude, I'm telling you, there's something special about this kid. Because when you watch him, some of the arm angles and the way he's throwing and how fast he can throw is incredible. It's literally insane compared to other quarterbacks. I'm not saying any other quarterback can't do that, but it's very clear when you watch the Bears offense and you watch Caleb huck the ball, there's a lot of talent there. And I mean, in this game, dude, you saw like Bears offense just looked comfortable. Like later on, they got the run game going after half. You heard Ben Johnson say he wants to get the run game going. They got it going a little bit after half, and I'm expecting more out of the rushing offense going forward, hoping for it to be better. But I mean, dude, Caleb and Luther Burden, DJ Moore, Rome, like, dude, like they look like such a clean offense today. Like, this has got to get some people off their fucking back, dude, because there's a lot of people talking shit on Chicago, and I'm like, can we give this time? Like, why are we acting like this needs to be 2 weeks on point if it's not on point in 2 weeks? garbage. Throw away the whole season. Ben Johnson, I don't know. Caleb, probably not going to work out. I'm like, whoa. Like, let's pump the brakes here, okay? But I'm not giving Caleb any excuses, right? He does need to play good. Like, he played really great. He literally played great today. There was one play where, if I remember right, it was like a corner out, and he kind of overthrew it. And it's like, okay, yeah, Caleb, you need to make that. But I'm like, how often do we see games with these players and a QB will have 1 to 2 misses per game every now and then, right? I don't know, man. I don't know. There's just a lot of people that are so damn negative on the Chicago Bears. And being a Philly fan and with those Midwest, East Coast teams, I know how it is. I know how shit can get real super fast. But I'm like, Caleb has so many haters. I fucking don't know why. I don't get it. I'm like, this kid's talented. Could we just give it time and see what happens before we just go into judgment mode after 2 weeks? Nah, just give him more time, man. Give him more time. As you saw today, the shit was so lit. But yeah, man, I don't know. You guys let me know what you guys think about Caleb today. He's going up against Cowboys. Whatever you think of the Cowboys, I don't know what you think. Some people are going to probably be like, oh, it's the Cowboys. Cowboys still got solid defensive players. But yeah, man, you let me know in the comments. Be sure to drop a like, subscribe to your boy. Let me know any topics that you want me to talk about. Gonna get ready for Sunday Night Football, man. Shit's coming. But anyways, guys, appreciate you watching. It's your boy Shady Luke. I'm outie. Catch you next one. Deuces.
You good? Yeah, let's go.